gentlemen, the American Jury and Bulldog Nation, I love when Bulldog Nation members give me inside information. And we are going to break a story as our lead story today. A friend of mine's wife works at VA hospital in Cincinnati. And this is the text that I received from my friend. The lady's name at the VA is Jane Johnson. She allegedly mishandled $12 million. Title was Medical Center Director. She was transferred to Chillicothe, VA while being investigated. So, ladies and gentlemen, the American Jury and Bulldog Nation, I ask this question. Has Jane Johnson mishandled $12 million of VA money, and is the federal government, state government, some government, investigating her for crimes? We will follow up. How you like that one? Boom. Long crime. A pregnant 16-year-old was shot in East Price Hill on Saturday. Officers were called to the 3600 block of Glenway Avenue around 6 p.m. The teen's injuries were not life-threatening. The case is under investigation. 2 unnamed victims were shot in the West End Sunday night around 8 p.m. Police responded to Lynn Street where they found 2 people suffering from gunshot wounds. One sustained non-life-threatening injuries, but the other is listed in critical condition. Marquise Fisher of Cincinnati was arrested Saturday night after making threats in a local bar. Sounds probably a regular weekend occurrence. Fisher was at the Stadium Social Bar at UC when he announced he was going to shoot up the bar. Not a regular occurrence. Fisher left and returned with a shotgun, but was arrested 10 minutes later. That's scary. And local news, Cincinnati firefighters are getting a new campus in the Millvale neighborhood for training. The construction will include an education building, indoor training center, and training tower. The new project will cost around $13.6 million and will begin construction in 2023. The City of Covington is offering free Spanish lessons for city employees to improve communications. The number of Latino residents have doubled in Covington from 2010 to 2020. This is the second time the city has offered the free course. In Kentucky State news, Kentucky education officials are exploring options to help guide high schoolers in the post-secondary education. Part of the focus will include a more simple application process and financial aid simplification. The national average of students that move up from high school is 66%. Kentucky sits at only 54%. Ohio State news. Changing a gender marker on birth certificate in Ohio can be difficult for transgender citizens. The ease of updating a birth certificate with a gender change is different based on counties. The state currently doesn't have a universal policy that leaves the process up to local judges. Some Ohio citizens are now calling for lawmakers to adopt a more universal set of rules. We got a few big sports news. The Bengals beat the Tennessee Titans yesterday 20-16. And they did it without Jamar Chase and Joe Mixon. Luke Fickell's leaving to go to Wisconsin. I got to comment on this. UC Bearcat football fans, when are you going to learn? Your program, it's just the way it is. You got to accept it. It's like UK's never going to be a top-tier SEC program. UC Bearcats, you're never going to be a top program. That year where you made it to the Final Four, what happened is you got ranked early at 6 because you beat Georgia in that bowl game, and that allowed you to scoot into that. Your preseason ranking is what led to that. And then you got waxed by Bama. Luke Fickell realizes, and he's a good enough coach, that he's never going to win a national championship at UC. He can go to Wisconsin, win a Big Ten championship, play in the Final Four. So I don't know what people get all upset about this. This is going to happen over and over. Look what's always happened to UC Bearcats. Last but not least, Michigan upset the Buckeyes 45-23. You already know that. Big win for Michigan. And by the way, I'm sorry for all your Buckeye fans. I'm not going to pound on you. And U.S. a draw to England. We play Iran. The United States plays Iran on Tuesday. This is the Bulldog. Every dog has their day. Have a great day.